Fishing, and welcome to the retirement session. I'm Martin, OMR, and today you join me at Morndyke Fishery, which is Thirsk basically. It's about half an hour from home for me, and I just fancied a day session, although it is cold, because I haven't been out since the 11 November was the last time I was out on that weekend in that luxury lodge. So yeah, I haven't been out for a while, so I thought I'd put a day session in here at Morndyke, and it's a mixed coarse fishery, predominantly carp. There are some larger fish in here, but nothing to write home about. So they're basically in the sort of doubles, lower doubles, upper doubles, 7-8 pound sort of region. Mirror, common carp, there's some barbel, there's some tension here, so it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I just thought I would like to come out and catch a few fish. Not worried about size, just see if I can start 2025 off with a couple of fish. So what I'm going to do is get set up now. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. I've been here since 8:30, had a walk around, looked at all the pegs, and I've chosen peg number 2 here on the bank side, as it were, as opposed to the floating island pontoon area, which is in the middle. I'm going to fish up to that feature. You never know, you might get something there. So I'll get set up now, and then I'll get back to you. Just after 9:30, 20 to 10, and I'm all set up now. Both rods are in, 2 rod limit here, and I'm fishing my left hand rod over to the island area, the pontoon island area, and I'm using Mega Method feeder with a wafter on there, and then my right hand rod I've got on a blowback rig with a snowman setup, and I'm fishing that over to the right bank, just off a cut-in area where the island used to come all the way across, I presume, but it's hollowed out in the middle now, and I've already had a couple of beeps there, so hopefully we can get a couple of fish. Temperatures today, it's not that warm actually, 7-8 degrees, bit of wind, but this is set down fairly low, and there's lots of cover from the bank, so it's not too bad, and the sun is out, so again, at least it's not raining. It will be cold. I'll see if I can stick it out till about 4:30, and hopefully we can get a couple of fish on the bank. Doesn't matter about size, it's just catching. See if I can get my first fish of 2025. First hour down, and it's all quiet on the western front. I've had a few knocks on my right hand rod a couple of times just after I casted it actually, but nothing as yet. I'm going to recast the feeder rod every half an hour, and I'm going to try 2 or 3 different spots just to look for a bite really, and we'll see how we go. Not too warm, but I've got loads of layers on, so I'm going to get a cup of coffee on now, and we'll see how we go. The kettle is on. Nice cup of coffee, warm the old cockles a bit, and we'll see how things go from there. Well, we're at the about 2.5 hour point, and it is extremely slow, which of course you would expect in this weather and these conditions. constantly recasting the method feeder rod every half an hour and just probing and trying different areas. And somebody's on the phone for me. Wait one. Okay, yeah, that was Mrs. OMR just phoning up for an update, really, how things are going. And I've clearly given her the glad regards of how the day's going. But it's nice to be out again on the bank, even though it's very cold and it is slow. The sun's out now, so that's not too bad. So yeah, we'll keep trying. Have some lunch in about half an hour, and we'll see how we go from there. Right, it's lunchtime, and I've got a steak and gravy pie in the old Ridge Monkey sandwich toaster. We'll warm that up, have a cup of tea afterwards, and that should keep me going until dinner tonight. I've also got a Scotch egg which I'll also have as well. So yeah, still very quiet. Lunch beckons. Right, it's 1:45. Lunch was very good. The pie was really good. Now, fishing wise, very, very quiet. It's pretty difficult in these conditions, to be honest, because if you take the lake, it's probably 3-4 acres in size, and there's absolutely no evidence of where the fish are going to be. I walked around this morning, couldn't see anything, nothing showing clearly, because they're probably not moving. They're probably right down the far end of the lake, out of the way, and I'm up here and getting nowhere. So I've been casting to different areas and trying different ideas here and there, but it is pretty difficult. So I'm probably going to give it another hour and a half, and then I might pack up round about 4 o'clock and call it a day. Conditions are really difficult, and it's starting to get colder now. I'm actually downwind, so I'm at the right end of the lake for the wind as well, but I've had nothing other than a few beeps at the start of the session to show me any evidence of any fish in the area, but I'll keep trying for a while anyway. Just coming up to 2:45, and I've just had a liner on my left hand rod, which is straight out in that gap in the sort of island. It's about half a rod length off that. Just had a liner on that particular rod, and I've just recast my right hand rod just off the end of the island, about, again, half a rod length off to the right and this way. See if that bears any fruit in that particular area. Pretty cool now. The sun's obviously crept behind the clouds, so it's now pretty cool. The breeze has picked up a little bit. So yeah, I just had another liner on the rod I've just recast, so hopefully something's going to happen. Right, guys and gals, just after 3:30. So I've had the rods in for 6 hours. I've been here 7 hours, and it just goes to show how difficult winter fishing can be. Apart from a few knocks here and there, which I suspect were just small stuff, I've had nothing, no interest all day. As I said before, it's been difficult to locate the fish. I've been casting around, moving positions as much as possible, but it's still nothing. I suppose one consolation is that it only cost me £6 for the day. With concessions here, it's £6 for the day. And had some cracking sessions here when we were feeder fishing, probably 4 or 5 years ago. Had 10, 11 fish out, and some of them were quite good doubles, but not so today. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to slowly pack up, head home, which is just over half an hour, and then get into a warm bath, and that will nicely round off the day. Just one of those things, a winter blank, nothing we can do about it. So yeah, I'll try and get out from here on in. I'll keep fighting against the winter conditions, and do another couple of day sessions anyway, and see how we get on from there. So it's goodbye from me. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, hopefully, back out on the bank. Bye bye.